Section 1 Football Coach Association Media Day here, joined by the program, New Rochelle. Obviously, Coach, you've been around this program. Coach Ray Rhett been around this program as an assistant coach, now a head coach, state championships. They're stacking up in the offices there. But, just tell me about let's talk about just this year first, the camp, how things have gone for you guys from a camp perspective.
I think from the camp perspective, it's been really well. We have a lot of returners skill-wise. So I think the tempo with the secondary and linebacker core has been really fast. Been able to get to a lot of different things, but we've really also been focusing on the line. We got a lot of young linemen, offensively and defensively. So between just getting them up to speed and staying healthy, everybody wants to stay healthy at this point,
Last 2 years, it's probably been a bit of a learning curve for you as a head coach as well. What have you done? Has it been like a little bit of a program reset? What have you done to kind of keep things, get things back to where they, I don't say back to where they were, it's gonna be hard to do that, but just get things going in the right direction?
Well, we had, listen, I don't like excuses, but we had a lot of things going on internally within the building. Like we didn't have a weight room for a few years after COVID, so I think that sets you back as a program. We were outsourcing our workouts, so we stumbled a little bit with that, but having it back and having like training and stuff like that, the off season is huge, and I think that's what always gave us the advantage was the amount of numbers we had in the off season. So we're slowly getting back to that, and I had a good mat, to follow and just trying to stick to the script as much as possible.
Yeah, good numbers here tonight on the stage here. You have 5 guys. Introduce me to who you have here tonight and just tell me a little bit about them.
All right, so we have a returning starting linebacker, Ray Rhett. Actually, not my son, my cousin, though. Okay. My little cousin.
Yeah.
So you heard about him. We have Corey Dawson, who was pretty much electric last year offensively. Broke a lot of the receiving yards at the school. Rastafari Anderson, all section or conference last year player. All right, these guys are seniors, and the two on the side, we have Christian Roan and Andres Morales that will be an intricate part of the team this year.
The season so far, obviously we haven't played a game yet, but just give me a little bit of an outlook on New Rochelle and expectations about, obviously your last name is expectation, but just how much expectation is wearing New Rochelle on the front of the jersey?
Well, I think we're going to do good this year. I feel like even on our line, I feel like they got a lot of potential, even though they're young. Like they just got a little bit to work on. And our skill and our secondary, we're very strong. And we got a lot of numbers and a lot of experience.
The guy to your right, as you said, put up big numbers last year. And tell me about yourself, and obviously when you put up big numbers, expectation is you're going to put up bigger numbers the next year. Yeah. But what have you done in the offseason to kind of put yourself in that position?
Oh, I've been on the treadmill some days off season, trying to work on my stamina, stuff like that. But definitely I have high expectations for our team. We got a young line, as we said, and our secondary looks strong though.
Yeah, what areas right now would you say you're light years ahead better as a team than you were last year?
Passing.
Yeah.
Last year? I don't know.
Yeah.
To be honest, we're going to have to see.
Yeah, you have to see. Well, that's fine. Let's set you into the next one. Just about the program. And you grew up in New Rochelle your whole life? Have you always lived here?
No, I'm from Virginia.
Okay, so you come to. How much you know about New Rochelle football before you came here?
I didn't really know much about it because my family from Mount Vernon, but New Rochelle, I always heard about it.
And obviously now put on the uniform, it's a big deal. Do you know it's a big deal? How big of a deal is it for the guys in this room and then on this roster?
It's a lot of pressure, but we handle it well.
Obviously when we keep moving it down, the microphone down. You guys opened last year with Newburgh, beat them, and they won to the state championship.
Big guy wasn't playing though.
Whatever. They were a good team outside of that big guy.
Yeah.
How much confidence do you guys come in now this year off of just little things from last year? How good of a team? How confident are you now coming in to this season?
I don't think we all have high egos, but I would say we're all fairly confident. We all like our abilities and the hard work that we put in the off season to come out there and execute on Friday.
And we keep hearing about the offensive and defensive lines and improving on the offensive line. And you play offensive line?
Yeah, both sides, yes.
So tell me about, how much pressure do you take? How much, if people are talking about the offensive line needs to improve?
I like the pressure. I was a sophomore on Vars last year starting, and I'm a junior now. So I think we just have a young group that we need to figure stuff out, but I think we'll be all right. We're all right.
And keep moving it down. Look at the schedule. Is there a game on the schedule that you're looking at that you're circled on the calendar right now? Is it a rivalry game? What are you looking at?
Probably Mamaroneck, just because that one, like I felt like we could have won, but we just couldn't pull it out.
And they're a team that obviously did big things last year, and they almost won the section championship, and right on the doorstep there. So, what's it going to take to, winning a game like that? Obviously, all these close games you guys had last year. What's it going to take to get over the hump?
Just everyone being on the same page and just being able to run plays together without making mistakes.
All right, Coach. Let you wrap it up here. Let you finish. Is there that next New Rochelle superstar lurking? Is he on this desk right here? Or is there someone in
that remains to be seen?
Yeah.
Any given year, somebody has the ability to really stand out and pop off. But we're going to focus more on a team, team atmosphere, and hopefully, somebody steps up. And we like to say it might be one week, it might be one player, another week it might be another person. So I think we're all in it together, and and just keep supporting each other and just hopefully improving each week.
All right, Coach Rhett, thanks so much for joining me, guys. Good luck this year, and we'll see you soon. Thanks.
Thank you.
All right, Coach. Appreciate it.
All right. Appreciate it.